This is part of a rocket, like from a fireworks set, and it just fit perfectly to be like a warhead or something for GI Joe. I guarantee it's for GI Joe. Some shock thing. Looks like brains in a tube. That feels like Ninja Turtles. No, that's G.I. Joe. I know what that is. That goes with the Cobra Commander. That's crazy. Memory's a funny thing, folks. More Spider-Man jewelry. That's good stuff. I'm going to wear all that. A brown shoe for one of those HEB bears. Oh, my kids are going to be excited. It's not going to look like he's got to run around in his bare feet all the time. 1987 Canadian penny. Treasure chest. Ooh, speaking of micro machines, that's a broken wing to a micro machine I've got to locate and repair. Stand on them stuff for a toy. We're getting down to the brass here, folks. Flippers, probably for that dive suit cable thing. That would be cool. This isn't what you think. This is from Rice Krispies cereal. It was part of a magic trick thing where like they had something that covered it and you covered the coin. That's probably why this Canadian penny is in here. It's probably from this magic trick thing. But I remember like it had something that it would set on and it was the same color as this and there was another ring. So it just looked like you'd covered it with the invisible. Is dumb if I say this. Looks like a new style He-Man sword, probably from She-Ra. Put that over there with her. Sequest? Maybe? I don't know. That just feels like that's what that's from. I hope I'm wrong with all of them, and I hope I get a lot of comments. That'll be a lot of fun to read. The Lochnar from Heavy Metal. No, I don't know what that is. I'm going to say that there's hair on it. Well, that's probably from me childhood. That's probably Skeleton Warriors. Why not? Stand on them. You gotta stand on them. Stand straight. Somebody's glove and their pointing finger. We're getting down to it, folks. This is the stuff I dug through before I stuck it in the top of it so it wouldn't rattle around a bunch. Here's a football for my dickless G.I. Joe friend. I'll have to attach to him. He'll feel better about that. There's one of his knee pads. I bet he wishes he was wearing a cup earlier. Got my helmet from my Cobra Commander. That's fun. That's great. (2001) or maybe like a Xena toy or something. Probably Skeleton Warriors. Shotgun. Restraints, if you're into that. Another one of those things like before, like kind of like a cattle prod, probably for Jurassic Park toys. A spear for the sexy jungle lady from Land of the Lost. That probably came off of like a G.I. Joe vehicle or something. It's a bigger gun. I don't know. Looks like a piece of a smaller toy. I'll probably try and find that. Fairly common injury in G.I. Joe land. This guy got his taint removed, so figure out him later. Yeah, everything else is pretty much, we're getting down to like the stuff that just settles on the bottom, so it's little stuff. We've got like G.I. Joe swords. You can machete through the wilderness with that. You got like missiles for you to lose in your backyard. You got like a K-bar, because why not? It's like maybe some sort of Amazon type sword. Freaking rifle. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, you know that's got to be Skeleton Warriors. Maybe Pirates of the Dark Water or something like that. Pretty good detail on all these little old guns. Like, these are mostly from when they're mostly from like 1988 to 1995 at the most. You know, I haven't bought many new toys that haven't been something for my kids, so most of the stuff that I have is old. So it's amazing. Look back and see all the little details in the molds. Power Rangers in there. Gun for my Brownsville guy, I think. It's weird that he's a snowsuit guy, you know. Like, I think the whole time I was down there, I maybe saw about 6 or 7 snowflakes, and you would have, I mean, it was on the news. I mean, like, I know they do the weather on the news anyway, I'm not an idiot, but, like, on the news, they're like, it snowed today in South Texas, oh my God, cover the fruit. So, anyway, that is a little traipse through the accessories of my childhood. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it makes you want to dig in some of your old boxes of stuff and maybe find some 2-inch plastic machetes or some freaking black scary guns or whatever. Or some sticks. Or some Whompers. Or a bow for your tiny violin. Thanks for watching.